Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This is another spec war. This is brought to you by James from mysmarterhome.com. And in this comparison video I'm going to be looking at the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex, two of the top selling smart security cameras. And there are 9 sections in this comparison. The first section looks at basics, the second section looks at some security features, the third section is all about video and audio, the fourth section is all about power and storage, the fifth section takes a look at connections, the sixth section takes a look at design and warranty, the seventh section is all about home automation, the eighth section is all about remote access, and the ninth and final section is about some reviews and ratings. So let's crack on, shall we? The first section, basic specifications. At the top here you've got the Arlo Pro, and then down here you've got the Canary Flex. So obviously the Arlo Pro is made by a company called Arlo, which is the home automation arm of Netgear. And then here you've got the Canary Flex is made by a company called Canary, who are a new startup company, and they make smart devices for smart homes. The next feature, let's have a look at when were these devices first available for sale. The Arlo Pro came out for sale in October 2016, and the Canary Flex was the same. It was available for sale for the in the same month, October 2016. Next feature is weight. The Arlo Pro is 4.8 ounces or 136 grams, and the Canary Flex is nearly double that, 8.5 ounces, 240 grams. Dimensions. The Arlo Pro is 3.1 by 1.9 by 2.8 inches, and the Canary Flex is 4.3 by 1.9 by 1.9 inches. And then here finally price, and can you just note here that I've got this big banner up here saying subject to change. The price particularly is something that's going to change quite regularly, but at the moment the Arlo Pro is on Amazon for $169.99, and the Canary Flex is on Amazon for $176. So they're available for very similar prices. Okay, the next section we're going to be looking at security features. So, night vision. Both the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex have night vision. The Canary Flex, I found out that it's got night vision up to about 25 feet. Facial recognition. Neither of these two cameras have facial recognition as part of their security. Motion detection. Both of these cameras do have motion detection. Sirens. The Arlo Pro, it has a siren which is built into its base station or its smart hub, but the Canary Flex doesn't have a siren, possibly because it doesn't have a base station or smart hub. And the final part of the security features is the pan, tilt and zoom. So both of these cameras have a digital pan and tilt, whereby you can look at the photos and the videos via your app on your smartphone or your tablet, and then you can pinch and zoom in and move around on that picture. But in terms of do these cameras automatically move and track objects? No, they don't. But they do have those facilities built into the app. The next section is video and audio. The first part of that is field of view. The Arlo Pro has a field of view. The camera has a field of view of 130 degrees, and the Canary Flex is 116 degrees. So the Arlo Pro has got a much better field of view. The next section is all about definition, and both of these cameras run at 720p. Both the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex have two-way audio. This means that if someone is standing near to your camera, then via the app on your smartphone or your tablet, you can talk to them, and also they can talk to you. So essentially the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex both have a loudspeaker in them and they have a microphone in them. And then another really popular feature is all about live streaming. And live stream is, can you connect to your camera and see what the camera is seeing right now? And both the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex, you can do that. You can connect to the cameras and view the footage whenever you like right now. Okay, the next section is all about power and storage. Both of these cameras run using a battery, and they also both can run using a mains cable, a power lead as well. Neither of these cameras are powered over Ethernet. There's one smart camera on the market that does that, which is the Arlo Q+, but these cameras don't. In terms of storage, both of these cameras, they have cloud storage. Neither of these cameras have SD card storage. The Arlo Pro has USB storage. Again, that's on its base station. But the Canary Flex doesn't have any USB storage. Okay, let's have a look at how these cameras connect. Connecting to Wi-Fi, the Arlo Pro doesn't connect using Wi-Fi, but the Canary Flex does connect using Wi-Fi. The Arlo Pro has a base station or a smart hub, and that's how it connects to the system. Whereas the Canary Flex doesn't use, because it uses Wi-Fi, it doesn't need a smart hub or a base station. Neither of these cameras connect via Ethernet, and using Bluetooth, the Arlo Pro doesn't use Bluetooth, but the Canary Flex does connect via Bluetooth. The next feature is design and warranty. The Arlo Pro, first of all, is color. The Arlo Pro comes in white, but you can get some plastic or silicone protective coats for the Arlo Pro, and these come in different colors. The Canary Flex only comes in black, and it doesn't have any protective silicone covers for it. In terms of weatherproofing, the Arlo Pro has an IP65 rating. An IP rating is all about how well are they protected against water and how well are they protected against dust. And an IP65 rating is a very, very good rating. It means there's a very high level of protection for the camera against water and against dust. The Canary Flex doesn't have an IP rating, but what it does is it gives us a temperature that it can operate between temperatures of -4 Fahrenheit to 113 degrees Fahrenheit instead. Some smart cameras out there can detect air quality and air temperature. Neither of these cameras have that detection feature in them. And then finally, in terms of warranty, the Arlo Pro has a 1-year warranty, and it also gives you 90 days free of technical support. And the Canary Flex is a 1-year limited warranty. The next section is all about home automation. What big home automation systems do these two cameras work with? Both the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex have official if this then that channels, the IFTTT channels. The Arlo Pro works directly with Amazon Echo. The Canary Flex doesn't. You can set it up to work with Amazon Echo, but you need to use some specialist if this then that recipes or applets. Neither of these cameras work with Apple's HomeKit. Neither of these cameras work with Z-Wave systems or pure Z-Wave systems. Neither of these cameras, sorry, that should say Zigbee. Neither of these cameras work with Zigbee compatible systems. The Canary Flex does, however, work with the Wink system. The Arlo Pro doesn't work with the Wink system, but the Arlo Pro does work with Samsung's SmartThings system, whereas the Canary Flex doesn't work with Samsung's Smart system. Now we move on to remote access. In what ways can you control these cameras when you're not actually physically touching them? So both of these cameras have an app for your iOS devices. Most usually that's your iPad and your iPhone. The Arlo Pro uses version 9 or needs version 9 or later to be running on your iPhone and your iPad and your TV. And it's the same for the Canary Flex. It needs your iPhone or your iPad or your Apple Watch or your Apple TV to be running version 9 or later. In terms of Android, the Arlo Pro needs your Android smartphone or your Android smart tablet to be running 4.1 or later. And the Canary Flex, it all depends what Android device you're trying to connect it to do with what version of Android it needs to be running. Neither the Arlo Pro or the Canary Flex has a Windows 10 app for their mobile platform. And unfortunately the Canary Flex, you cannot remotely access it using a browser on your laptop or your desktop PC or Mac. However, you can remotely access your Arlo Pro using browsers on your desktop PC or your laptop or your Mac, which is fantastic. It gives you a lot of flexibility that you can do it on your phone and your tablet and also your traditional computer. And in terms of the versions, Firefox version 3.5, Internet Explorer version 10, Chrome, not sure about which version of Chrome you need, but Safari, if you're running Safari on your Mac, then it's version 3 or later. And then the final section here is all about the reviews and ratings. These are straight from Amazon, and again, big thing here, subject to change, because on an almost daily basis these figures are changing. But in terms of the general kind of trends and values, I don't think they're going to change all of that much. So the Arlo Pro has an overall rating of 4.3 out of 5, whereas the Canary Flex has an overall rating of 3.9 out of 5. In terms of number of reviews that have been written, up to this point the Arlo Pro is 6,369. And that, when I break it down, what I've done here, the number in pink of 796 per month, what I've done is I've divided the total number of reviews by how many months the device has been available to buy, and then I've divided it and come up with a figure. So essentially every month the Arlo Pro is having about 796 reviews written. The Canary Flex, the total number of reviews is 2,317, and that means that there are about, for every month that it's been on sale, about 290 reviews have been written. So we can see here that the Arlo Pro is dominating here in terms of the total number of reviews, but also on a month by month basis the number of reviews that have been written. In terms of questions, well, the Arlo Pro has over 1,000 questions that have been answered. And it doesn't give an exact figure, it just says it's 1,000 plus. So that's at least 125 questions are being asked and answered relating to the Arlo Pro every month. The Canary Flex has 729 questions that have been answered, and that equals about 91 questions being asked and answered per month. Okay, and moving on, the next feature I'm looking at is what percentage of all of the ratings are 5-star. Well, the Arlo Pro, 60% of all of the ratings give the Arlo Pro 5 out of 5. The Canary Flex, it's lower. Only 55% of all of the ratings give the Arlo Pro 5 out of 5 stars. And then the next one here is what percentage of the ratings give the device 1 star out of 5. The Arlo Pro has a very low number here. 3% of all of the ratings give it 1 star out of 5. Whereas the Canary Flex is a much higher percentage. 14% of all of the ratings give the Flex 1 star out of 5. And that's it, everyone. That is my spec war in which I've compared two smart security cameras, the Arlo Pro and the Canary Flex. There's lots and lots of details there, and hopefully it has helped you, or it will help you, to choose what is the best smart camera. Thank you for watching.